Hi, this is Pamela from Crochet with Passion. What we are doing today is we're going to take two pieces and we're going to crochet them together. I made a smaller form of what we are making the Red Heart pillows, and for those of you who would like to make these with us, there's a link down below with all the instructions. And what we're going to do is you put the two pieces together and you align them. And I usually sew these in, but I left them loose just for demonstration purposes. You want to start on a corner that does not have the tails. One that's kind of tight, and anyway, you pull up a loop, you go through both loops, and then you just do a chain stitch. And then when I go back through, what I normally do is I take this tail, I put it over my hook, and I pull through and crochet over it. What that does, and then you just pull it, it makes it nice and snug where it won't come out. And then I use my middle finger as a guide, and I just kind of help keep it together. And you want to keep them as close as you can. Sorry, that one didn't come out good. If for some reason you don't like where they're going, you can pull it out and redo it. You want your edges to look nice and even as much as possible. So you want to make sure you go through both loops. If you are having trouble getting through both, you can go through the front two and then go through the back two. Some people do that. Or you can help your finger guide you as you go. Now, when you get here to the corner, what you want to do, it's whole you have your ends sewn in, but if you don't, we're going to tuck them in for purposes, demonstration purposes. You want to do 3 single crochets here in the corner. And see how that looks nice and straight? And then we are going to continue crocheting around the edges. Now, some people have a lot of trouble crocheting around the edges. What you want to do is, you can see the holes here if you look really close. I know the yarn's a little on the dark side, but you can see the holes. And you want to go up as close to the top as you possibly can. And you want to try and make your stitches as uniform as you can. You don't want to make some stitches going up really high and some stitches really low. You want to make them all about the same, so that when you look at it, it's pleasing to the eye. And then when we go here on the corner, again, we're going to do the 3 in the corner. And then we're down here on the edge. Now, this first stitch here was the hardest for me on the bottom. I don't know why, but it just was. But you can kind of unpucker them. And then I want to go around the whole thing because I want to show you how to end it. Because a lot of people have trouble with that. And I want to make sure that I show you how to do it. So if you'll just be patient with me and let me get around here. Now we're going to tuck these ends in, which I would highly advise you to sew them in if you want your pillow to stay nice and snug and not come apart on you. We did 3 in the corner again. Now, when you go down this side here, this will be your last side. You just do the same as you did on the other side. Get as close to the top as you can. Try to hit all the holes, but you don't want 2 or 3 in one hole. Okay, now, when we come to the end here, if you remember, we only crocheted 1 single crochet in this first stitch. So you want to go back in this first stitch and crochet 2. And then, to finish it, what you want to do is go through the 2 loops, and just pull it through and do a simple slip stitch. And when you sew it in, it will look nice and uniformed. And that is how you crochet 2 pieces of material into one. Anyway, I hope this helps, and until next time, you keep those hooks flying.